Cooking with Rong G. I'm attempting today to make some fried chicken and gravy and rice and green beans. First, what you want to do, get you a big knife like this and go to hammering on the chicken. No, not really, don't go to hammering. Hammering on the chicken because you might cut your finger off. But all you do is want to slice it and cut the wing off. Go down, slice. Find that groove on the bone. And once you do that, it's gonna cut straight down. Sound like my wings in pieces like this. I don't like the whole wing because to me it don't get done as fast and it just ain't done to me. But after I get finished doing this, I'm gonna get ready to drain the wings. I'm gonna show you how to season them, what I season my wings with. So just stay tuned. I'm gonna get ready to drain the wings. I'm gonna show you how to season them, what I season my wings with. So just stay tuned. Drain my wings. I'm gonna show you how to drain my wings. I get me a little plastic strainer like this and just put my wings in it. Pour the water in it. Pour the wings in it. Let them sit. Shake them up like that. Let the water drain. Then after I do that, I put them back inside the bowl, inside the sink, and let them sit for a couple of minutes. Then I'm gonna wash my hands. Real quick wash because I'm going back in the wings, but I still want my hands to be clean because I want no salmonella to sit on them. Yeah. Then I'm done. I'm gonna let them sit for about 2-3 minutes. Shake them up, let the water get off of them, and then we're gonna come back and season them up. And then this that I'm gonna season my wings with. Got a little garlic powder. I also have the big ones, as you can see. I have the big ones, so we ain't gonna use them right now because I got a little bit of small ones. So this is what we gonna season it with: a little ground black pepper, the big ones. This cracked black pepper, but it ain't like the fine black. You get more spice and more heat out of this one. And then I also got onion powder for my wings. Then I got a little bodega with this right here. It's got lemon pepper in it, just a little bit, not a lot. You don't need them. Then of course y'all seen this seasoning sauce. Then of course garlic sauce. I thought it had some paprika. I might be out of it, but if I don't have paprika, yeah, I got some. It's cheap, but it's gonna do the job. And this what I season my wings with. All this seasoning, like you can put mustard on your wings and fry them like that. But I'm going with a fried chicken gravy wing, so we don't need mustard. Like I use mustard if I fry them or if I put them on the grill, but we're not going for that because I'm gonna put the wings in the gravy right now. So just hold on and I'll be back and we'll season them and get them ready. Yeah, we let the chicken drain for a little bit. Y'all see all the excess water you got? That's what you want. Let it drain a little bit. Put that water on. Rinse your bowl out. Rinse your bowl out. Drain your chicken off. Alright. So after we do that, here come the big challenge. Here go the paprika. Just a little bit of sprinkles. Not too much. Seasoning salt. Yeah. Lurry. Whatever they call them. Lurries. Come on. Seasoning. Yes, sir. Here go the little garlic. Garlic always good. A little garlic a day keep the doctor away. Yes, sir. Season it up. And you got this little bad idea bandana, whatever they call this. It's got a little pepper in there, some seasoning. Season a little bit of that on there. Then you got your black pepper. Just a cracked black pepper. It ain't like the fine black pepper that y'all get. You don't want too much of this on there because it's strong. It's got some flavor. Then the last thing we season it with, a little onion powder. Some people don't know nothing about that, but I season with onion powder because it's gonna make a big difference when you start frying your chicken and then you put it in the gravy. You know, put some of this. Then after that, guess what? You're gonna get your hands dirty. You're gonna mix it up. If you wanna do it right, there's a lot of steps to doing this. Me, I mix it up with my hands, make sure the seasoning even. And then after I do that, I put it in the refrigerator and let the seasonings marinate for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then it'll be time to fry it. I'll be back with y'all after this marinate in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes. My chicken is in the refrigerator still marinating with the seasoning, and I'm using great value vegetable oil. I don't know where vegetable oil come from, but I'm using it. If I had some peanut oil, I would use it. So I'm putting it in the skillet. And it's a Sally Mae skillet. I don't even think they still make these old school. My wife got it from her grandmama, so it's passed down. It's an old school skillet and it's still working. It looked practically brand new, but we done had it for 10, 15 years. But this one I'm gonna fry my chicken in. We're gonna let it warm up. Let this grease warm up. And then we're gonna take the chicken out the refrigerator. And then after we take the chicken out the refrigerator, it's all to the flour. So we got the grease with the vegetable oil on the stove warming up, chicken still in the refrigerator. I'm finna season my flour. I got, what is it, white lily flour. I guess it's self-rising. So we finna season the flour. I'm gonna show you what I season my flour with. Basically, what I season my flour with is the same thing. It's what I season my chicken with, but I don't wanna get too much because I don't want my chicken to be over spicy or salty. So we just gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of this, just a little bit of this. That's it. That's all you need, because you don't want to overspice your chicken. And like I said, I'm putting it in the gravy anyway, so it don't matter because I'm going to add seasoning to the gravy with the chicken. I'm not going to season my gravy. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with my gravy. I'm going to show you how I season my fresh made gravy from scratch. A little bit of these half broke down peppercorn, and then look, get you a whisk. You're going to mix it up. You're going to whip it. Yes, sir. Come on with it. Then with my grease warm up, and we'll be back with y'all. Okay, guys, now I got my flour ready, my grease hot. My grease is hot, hot, hot. And then I got my chicken over here. It's been marinating for about 5 minutes in the refrigerator. So the only thing you want to do, I mean, you can get your hands in it, you can get your hands dirty and shuffle it up, or you can use your tongue and grab your chicken and grab it and put it in there. But you know, I'm going in hands dirty. Let's get it. And then when you put your chicken in, all you want to do is rotate it just a little bit. And then you're going to take it straight to the skillet. Like I told you, you're going to cook this chicken for at least probably about 5-6 minutes. So I'm going to cook it on 2.5 minutes on each side and rotate it. Mine just still going in gravy, so it's going to be cooked all the way. That's why I cut my wings up so it wouldn't take that long to cook it. Because if you did whole wings, it'll probably take about 10 minutes. And look, and guess what we doing? The good chicken. We're going to let this cook up, and then we're going to be back, guys. As y'all see, my chicken nice and golden brown. You can't tell me this don't look good. I'm going to flip it and rotate it just a little bit more. Then guess what? It's going straight to the paper towel so I can drain some of that oil off of it. Look, there you go. You can't tell me that don't look good. Then I still got a little bit more chicken to do. And then we're going to come back after we get finished draining this with the grease and oil. And then we're going to start making the gravy. So I see y'all guys in a minute. Okay, you guys, my chicken done. So we're going to get ready to start making this gravy. We're going to use this flour that's already seasoned. That's why I told y'all don't worry about, you know what I'm saying, seasoning it too much, because we're going to use this flour that we came from the chicken with, and we're going to put it in the skillet. And you see all them cracklings and them odd spots. People might think it's burnt, but that's where all your seasoning there from when you fried your chicken. So let's get it. This is going to be 2 tablespoons of flour. And you're going to put it in here. This is going to make your roux for your gravy. You're going to come back, throw that in. We're going to stir it around and let this brown. And then I'm going to come back and hit it with 4 more tablespoons because I want a whole lot of brown gravy. That's just 2, so I need 4 more. This is how I make my gravy. This way you got the whisk, because sometimes it might bubble up. But guess what? You got something to unbubble it with. That's where the whisk come in at. And then we're coming back. Then we're coming back. And then you guys make sure you have you cold water on hand, because if you got cold water, it's not gonna lump up. If you got warm water or hot water, it's gonna lump up. And we're gonna brown this gravy out. We making brown gravy from scratch, you guys. Come on. We're letting it brown up. You see how it's browning? We're gonna let it cook down some more. And then after we let it cook down some more, we're gonna come let it hit with the water. See, it's basically already brown gravy now from all the scraps and stuff from the chicken and all the scraps that's flavoring. So that's why we have to season it up, but we're gonna come back with some more seasoning. So y'all stay tuned, guys, and then we come back and we're gonna have it going. Okay, you guys, here we're gonna add the water. Mix a little bit. I don't know how much water you use, but you see how it's turning brown. I always use about 2-3 cups of water and mix it up. Okay, you see how it's browning? Real brown gravy. Okay, get a little closer in there, zoom it in. You see how it is? It's basically like a roux, but you're gonna add water into it. You like it to your consistency to thin it out. Me, I like my gravy thick. Some people don't like their gravy thick. Y'all see that's brown gravy from scratch. It's not that hard. 4 tablespoons of flour, and then with some oil, and then you let it cook. And then you cook it to your consistency. And then after you get it, your gravy to where you want it, then that's when you start seasoning. And after I get this did and get my consistency that I want, I'll be back with you guys. Alright, you guys, I got my gravy to the consistency that I want. Look, this brown gravy from scratch like I showed you guys. Guess what I'm gonna do with it? I'm gonna put just a little bit of garlic in there. I'm gonna come back to it like I always do. Put a little bit of garlic in there. Boom, not too much. Probably about a 1/2 or 1/10 of a tablespoon. It's just like onion powder. You're gonna do the same thing. Come with a 1/10 a tablespoon of onion. Whoops, guys, that was a little bit too much, but guess what? A little 1/10 teaspoon. Okay, and then a little black pepper, and then we're not using the chicken seasoning this time, you guys. We're gonna use beef bouillon cube. That's something new. This is what I'm gonna do to make my gravy. What I always do to make my gravy from scratch. Get 2 of these beef bouillon cubes and then put it in my gravy, the seasoning and flour it. And then after that, you guys, we're gonna drop the chicken in. After this get finished cooking down, we'll see you in the next clip. Okay, you guys, I got my gravy to the consistency. As you can see, this is not no packaged gravy. This is real gravy. I cooked it from scratch. And then after that, guess what? Get the trusty spatula. Well, tongs, not spatula. Then I'm gonna put my chicken in the gravy. And then I'm gonna put the lid on it and I'm gonna let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then when I come back, after I get finished putting this chicken in here, I'm gonna cook my rice. It's just minute rice. It only take 4, 5, 3 minutes for cooking the minute rice. If you mess up minute rice, that means you don't know how to cook. But I'm showing you how to cook this famous brown gravy and chicken. Yes, sir. People don't like to go through these steps, but if you want something nice and good, it's gonna be jumping, fall off the bone. It's so good you'll smack your mama. Look at it. Let me rotate it in here. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna shuffle it like that. Ah, yeah, covered. This fresh gravy, fresh. Not that store packaged gravy. This is fresh. Then I'm gonna let this cook down for about 15, 20 minutes. It's just like cooking rabbit. If you never had no rabbit in gravy, this is the same steps, this is the same procedure. Some people put whole onions and bell pepper in it. Hey, you just cook my gravy from scratch. Let's get it. Put the top on it, and we'll be back, guys. Okay, you guys, look. 2 cups water, 2 cups of minute rice. Then I got my green beans. Yeah. I'm gonna strain now. And then I'll put some fresh water in there after I rinse them off just a little bit. Just a little bit. Cold water is always too good. And then after I rinse them off, I'm gonna put them in a skillet and I'll put some seasoning there. Pre-warmed up. Put about a cup of water in my green beans, and guess what I'm gonna do? Sit there. Since they already done, you really don't have to cook them. The only thing you want to do is put 2 beef bouillon cubes in there. That's all you need is 2 beef bouillon cubes. Then put a little bit of onion powder in there and some pepper. And they'll be good to go. You just let them cook down just a little bit. See, me, when I get stuff out the can, I always want to rinse it off. Because y'all never want what's been sitting in the can from the store because ain't no telling what's in it. 2 beef bouillon cubes. A little bit of pepper. Just a little bit. And some onion powder. That's all you need, because you don't want it over seasoning. A little onion powder. That's all you need. And let them cook down. Just for the rice, I got my water boiling. 2 cups of water, 2 cups of rice. Some people add salt to it, some people don't. I don't add salt to mine. I'm just gonna let it boil, and then I'm gonna put the lid on and let it cook. And when it starts boiling, I'm just gonna turn the eye on. But wait, that's where I go to and tell you about the salad made. I got the old salad made skillets. They're about 10, 20, well not 10, but how old? About 13, 14 years old. You know, these old skillets and old pots and pans. And wipe it out, clean it up a little bit. Because you know, when you cooking, it can get messy. So you have to come back and clean it up. And then let me give you an update on my chicken. Oh yeah, that's fresh gravy. Fresh chicken wings. Let me see. Yeah, fresh gravy. Fresh chicken wings in the gravy. Made from scratch. Everything. Yeah. still cooked down. I got it on low. Then my rice boiling now. Y'all see that, guys? Look, the temperature up. Guess what? I'm gonna turn it off. Raise it up just a little bit, just like this, and take it off the heat. I'm gonna raise it up. And guess what? After I raised it up, it's turned down. I turned it off. So guess what? All you gotta do is sit it back down. It's still gonna boil. It's still cooking. It's got 5 minutes anyway, but the eye is off. And then I got my green beans turned up. And then later on, I'll come back and show y'all the finished product, you guys. Okay, you guys, look. Here we got the chicken and the gravy. From scratch now. Then you got the rice. Then you got the green beans. We finna plate it. Yeah. Finna plate it. Let me get the green beans. Mine just got the onion seasoning in it. It's got the beef bouillon in it. You got a little salt, a little black pepper. Then here we go getting the rice. Mine just mini rice. It don't take that long. Look how fluffy that mini rice is. And that's how you cook the mini rice. Yeah, for people that don't know, come on, let's get it. Plate the mini rice. Let me get about 4 of these for my plate, cause I be big hungry. You heard me? Okay. Then let's get some chicken. Get the special. Let's get some chicken. Yeah, you see it. Yeah. And then let me scoop up a little bit of gravy. It's gonna get messy. Yeah, that's fresh gravy. Look at the color differential from gravy in the package. Yeah, you got them bits and odds in there. And that's what you have. That's that dark gravy too. And the green beans, that's what you have. Out of all that. It's a long process, but if you like chicken and gravy from scratch, hey, it's worth it. That's the finished product, you guys. Look at it. Doesn't it look delicious? And then, if you want more recipes, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And then we out. Don't forget, again and again, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Cause we out here and we doing these plates. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.